So they say the greatest moments in a boat owner's life is the day he buys the boat and the day he sells the boat. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about some insights on selling a boat. One of the first things is selling the boat doesn't have to be a long, drawn out process. With the right approach, with a competitive price, it can attract buyers and close the deal efficiently. The thing about it is that it's usually not the boat that is the most expensive thing. It's everything that comes with it, right? It's the marina fees, it's the insurance, it's the maintenance. And so when you're going to sell a boat, you want to have a competitive price, right? And you ultimately want to get the boat off your hands. And if you let these things draw out over time, they end up being such a huge expense. There were people that I've known that have tried to sell a boat. They thought it was easy, right? During COVID. Oh, everyone's buying boats. And, they were dead wrong. They didn't have a competitive price. And so the boat just racked up marina bills. So let's try to avoid that. Now, before we dive into all of this, if you guys are looking to upgrade and you need some education, well, check out Nautic Ed's courses that'll be linked into the show notes. So the first thing to consider is you want to set a competitive price and a realistic price. If you price it too high, it's going to deter buyers, even if it has unique features. And the classic, hook that you see is, oh, this boat is priced so high because, oh, we added all of these features. But all of these things don't add to the value of the boat. So you want to be aware of that, right? You have to pretty much look at what the standard pricing is for your model at your condition. The initial asking price is crucial for generating interest and encouraging offers. So aim for a price that's in line with or slightly below comparable listings to catch buyers' attentions. You want to research this, right? Because there's going to be a lot of boats that you can find online that are priced at a certain point, but they haven't been sold. They've been sitting there for like years, right? So you want to look at the recent sales of yachts and boats of a similar size with similar features and condition. Buyers often anticipate negotiating, so consider setting a price that allows for an offer of around 10% below the asking price. Another huge factor is to step back emotionally. Boats are generally giant depreciating assets on the water and generally never get your money back. But people have all of these experiences attributed to the boat. So they build this emotional feeling with it, which ultimately can be a deterrent when you're trying to sell the boat, right? Remember that the boat is a financial asset in the market, not a vessel full of personal memories. Depreciation is a natural part of this ownership, and the price you set should reflect the current market value, not what you initially invested. You want to focus, internally on the value of ownership, right? So view the years of use as an investment in unforgettable experiences. Think of the joy that you had with your boat as the real return on your purchase. Now, another thing to factor in is that you should actually work with a yacht broker or a boat broker, right? They can really help determine a fair market price and manage all the marketing. Some people will try to sell the boat on their own. They'll put it on Craigslist or whatever, and you get a lot of tire kickers. Give it to the broker that they can deal with all of that. Some of the better brokers, they'll advise you on how to position it, how to make it attractive, even going as far as bringing in detailers to clean the boat. Now, when you're bringing the boat to market, right, you want to ensure that the boat is presented in the best possible light to justify your asking price. So you want to do a deep clean of the interior and exterior. You want to complete minor repairs or updates to make it well maintained. You want to remove your personal items to help the buyers envision themselves as the new owners. Just remember, it's really easy to be tripped up when you're going through the process of selling your boat. These are some of the bigger factors that, I've seen along the way. You want to really remove this emotional, attribution to the boat. And at the end of the day, right, it's going to end up costing you a ton if you want to get out of boating, but you're just not realistic with your numbers. So that was some insights on how to sell your boat. And if you're looking to upgrade, check out Nautic Ed's courses in the notes of this episode.